The Elgin Development Group, a division of the Elgin Area Chamber, was formed in 2010 to strengthen the vital role of economic development for the city of Elgin. The Elgin Development Group is a public-private partnership between the City of Elgin and the Elgin Area Chamber, whose mission is to leverage the city's many assets to attract business to drive economic growth, which creates jobs and improves quality of life for the workers, business owners, and residents of Elgin. EDG's 5 key economic development initiatives are business recruitment, business retention and expansion, workforce development, transportation and development, and enhancing Elgin. Each of these initiatives are supported by a standing committee of volunteer business professionals from our community that meets monthly to discuss ideas and brainstorm strategies to assist the EDG staff in exceeding our economic development goals for the city of Elgin. Now, let's take a look at Elgin's economic statistics, which were once again very positive for 2016. Those numbers included 1.2 million square feet of speculative construction space, equating to over $100 million in new construction costs and providing space for 15 to 20 new businesses. Elgin was once again top 5 in the state in new housing starts for the 3rd consecutive year. The city of Elgin now enjoys the largest labor force in its history, with a net gain of 2,200 new jobs this year and an unemployment rate of 5.4%, an overall industrial vacancy rate of 8.8%, and an overall retail vacancy rate of just 4.6%, topping cities such as Naperville, Algonquin, St. Charles, and Aurora. As Elgin's economic outlook continues to grow, so too has the workload of our Elgin Development Group staff. In 2016, the Elgin Development Group worked with more than 1,200 different business contacts and prospects, 900 of which were initiated by EDG staff, from general inquiries from existing businesses to working directly with key site selectors and decision makers on potential new businesses. The Elgin Development Group provided answers and assistance to existing Elgin businesses, both small and large, to resolve a variety of issues, including advocating for changes in signage ordinances, zoning and permitted uses, and county impact fees, plus fielding questions about available expansion sites, workforce, demographic research, and connecting businesses with community and municipal partners. EDG staff researched and compiled both a comprehensive retail analysis and an industrial analysis, which provided a snapshot of Elgin's current retail and industrial climate, and also a benchmark for identifying future development and recruitment opportunities in those two sectors. Our Enhancing Elgin Committee, in partnership with the City of Elgin and Fox Valley Realtor Association, helped organize the Discover Elgin Realtor Bus Tour, which saw nearly 24 realtors from around the northwest suburbs enjoy a guided bus tour of Elgin's diverse neighborhoods and housing stock. Our Elgin Area Small Business Academy provided nearly 20 participants with small business fundamentals from sales and marketing to operations through a series of monthly interactive classroom-style presentations and discussions led by area small business professionals. Because of the efforts of our volunteers, partners, and staff, the Elgin Development Group successfully recruited several new local, national, and international businesses in a variety of industries to the City of Elgin in 2016. The cumulative benefit of the EDG's recruitment efforts will result in over $60 million in initial investment, over $1 million in property taxes, 700 new full-time and seasonal jobs, and at least 1,700 hotel nights for training, conferences, seminars, and events. The value that these new businesses bring to our city's economic portfolio help position Elgin as a premier destination for business now and into the future. Here's what some of those organizations had to say about their experiences working with the Elgin Development Group.
We were a company that was located in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. We were looking to relocate for several reasons. We reached out to Tony Lusenko and the Elgin Development Group because we found out that this area had good access to skilled labor, had good strong power grid, and we could also have some help when we moved. So when we moved out here, we had the Elgin Development Group help us with the city permits so that we could get up and running very quickly. We found out that they had good skilled labor out here, so we hired 6 of our 8 employees are now from the Elgin area.
So through the Elgin Development Group, we were able to meet with Sean Stiegel and Rick Kozel and other members of the city staff in order to further the development that we were trying to achieve. We had a number of complications in terms of timing, in terms of being able to get through the permitting process quickly, in terms of being able to develop a solution for parking. Shortly after we made the decision to come to Elgin and into the facility, we understood that we were going to have some parking constraints, and so the team worked tirelessly to try and find opportunities and ways that we could get our parking solved within the city of Elgin. So through our connection with the Elgin Development Group and the city staff, we were able to find a solution for our parking problem. We were able to get an appropriate lot that met the needs of the business, and ultimately it's going to exceed our expectations and have success as we move into the future.
The Elgin Small Business Academy is awesome. I mean, just small things that I was just missing as a small business, I was able to truly just find, to truly get the help, have questions that I was afraid to ask, to get answered. Awesome. A lot of things that I was overlooking, a lot of things that I was neglecting, maybe just because it was fear. But the Small Business Academy really just pulled it out of me, helped me, gave me valuable information, and since then I opened up my second location. I hired an accountant. I started stepping from inside of my business and started working more on my business.
I think the Elgin Development Group has proven to be an instrumental stakeholder in the development community. It's really helped Pancor and other developers with making their projects happen here in Elgin. Their support's been a big factor in our investing millions of dollars in local projects, helping to create and keep hundreds of jobs in Elgin.
I'm proud to say Blaine's Farm Fleet has been in business for over 61 years, and we continue to focus on growth in communities where we feel we can fill the need for our customers. We were looking in this specific economic corridor at multiple sites which might fit our needs, and the Elgin Development Group approached us offering to help us to connect in a meaningful way with the city officials. The EDG was incredibly helpful in connecting us to the city in our very first meeting, where we were able to share our business philosophy and vision for the future here. We found the EDG and the entire team in the city of Elgin to be not only pro-business in their thinking, but they were also clearly focused on their care for its customers and its citizens. Because of this wonderfully collaborative economic environment that you all have created here in Elgin, our process moved quickly onto the City Council for their consideration and approval, allowing us to make our opening in time for Toyland and the holiday season. We are extremely grateful to the EDG's assistance in our process and are very proud of our decision to join the Elgin community. Thank you to everyone involved in making this store a success.